Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudia and I'm gonna be guiding you through this yoga class that I have created for the side body or the obliques. So the obliques are the muscles that run along the side of our core. So we are going to do some nice asanas that focus on this part of the body today. If you start to feel uncomfortable or if you feel any sharp shooting pain, please exit the posture and you can always find into a nice child's pose. So try and listen to your body and really respect its boundaries. Your body knows what it needs and your body also knows when it's too much or too little and when you can add some more on. So try and challenge yourself but still keep respecting your body. We're going to start in a nice cross-legged position, grounding into our sitting bones, just connecting here with earth. Now I want you to release away your palms, extend out the fingers and place them here onto your rib cage and ground the root of the palm into the side of the body. And you can softly rest the fingers onto the rib cage, they soften the shoulders and start to close your eyes. And as your breath flows in and out through your nostrils, feel how the rib cage is expanding and deflating. As you're connecting your mind to the breath entering the rib, connecting with this area of your body, feeling how you're expanding as the air flows in through your nostrils and how you deflate as the air exhales out. Taking some nice deep breaths, coming into your body, settling here on the mat. As you prepare yourself for moving your body, focusing on those obliques. Feeling the palms resting on the ribs. Now you can start to let go of the ribs and place the palms onto the knees, resting into the knees. Keep your eyes closed as you calm down your breath, one mindful breath at a time, connecting with your inner self. Stay soft in the shoulders and the elbows, heavy in the palms, slowing down your breath. Now you can start to softly gaze open your eyes and keep your gaze nice and gentle here in front of you. And as you inhale, draw the palms all the way to the sky. And as you exhale, plant down the left palm and extend the right palm all the way over to the left side. And look over to the right armpit for 2 full breaths. And exhale, release the left palm. Inhale, extend the fingers to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, plant the right palm and reach the left over to the right side. Gaze into your left armpit for 2 breaths. And exhale, release the palms. You can start to look over to the top of your mat. Keep sitting in your nice and cross-legged position. Inhale as you extend the arms. And as you exhale, start to twist all the way from the core up to the chest, over to the right side. Plant the right palm behind you, press it into the ground and plant that left palm onto the right knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine all the way from the sacrum to the crown of your head. And exhale, twist even deeper, gaze to the back of your mat for 2 full breaths. And exhale, return here to the middle. Inhale, lift the palms high, gaze up. Exhale, twist from the middle of the torso, of the core, over to the left side. Plant down the left palm behind you and plant the right palm into the left knee. Inhale, lengthen all the way through the spine. exhale, twist even deeper. Gaze to the back for 2 full breaths. And exhale as you return all the way back to center. We're gonna keep our left knee bent and extend out the right leg. And start to twist your chest over to the left side and wrap around your right foot with the right palm, or you can wrap around the ankle or the shin, finding your spot. Now extend the left palm all the way to the sky and look to the left thumb as you start to reach it all the way over to the top of the mat. And gaze over to the left armpit for 2 full breaths. Extend through the fingers, expand the left side of the body. And as you exhale, return back to center, plant the palm behind you, press into the glutes and come all the way onto the left knee and extend the right palm to the sky with an inhale. And as you exhale, start to thread the right palm through the left arm. Keep pressing the left palm away from the ground to lift the hips high and engage that oblique. Inhale, extend the right arm up. Exhale down, press that left palm into the floor, lift those hips high. And keep moving slowly with control, taking your time. 2 more. Very good. Now sink back into your right sitting bone and start to extend that left leg, and you can just adjust yourself here on the mat and start to bend into the right knee and point the right knee over to the right side. Now begin to twist your body over to the right side of the mat and place that left palm onto the foot, the heel, the ankle or that shin. And inhale as you draw the right palm to the sky. And exhale, let that palm come facing the top of the mat. Extend all the way through the fingers as you expand and open the right side of your body. Really pressing those fingers all the way to the top of the mat. Final breath. And exhale, come all the way back to center. Plant the right palm behind you. Press into the glutes and come all the way onto that right knee. And you can just adjust if you're not on your mat. Keep protecting your knee. Make sure that it's on the mat. Extend through the left palm. Squeeze the glutes with an inhale. And exhale. Start to thread the left palm through the right. And root into the right palm and lift the hips as high as possible to engage that oblique. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread. Final one. Beautiful. Now start to sink back into those sitting bones. Adjust yourself on the mat. You can extend those legs out to the top of the mat. Just take a moment here, coming into a nice neutral spine. Rest the palms onto the thighs and breathe into the belly. Reneutralizing the body, finding that calm breath. Very good. Now you can flip the feet over to the side. Place the palms into the ground and come all the way into a nice tabletop. Keep the toes nicely tucked as you sink the sitting bones into the heels. Taking a moment here, adjusting yourself, finding a comfortable spot. Now place the left fingertips over to the left side to hover above the ground, and as you inhale, press into the glutes and open the body all the way towards the top of the mat. Feeling how you're expanding into the quads. Release the right palm and start to reach it all the way over to the left side of the mat for 2 full breaths. Keep pressing those glutes to protect the lower back. Final breath. And exhale, sink down those sitting bones and place the palms back onto the thighs for 1 full breath. And exhale. Now place the right fingertips into the ground to hover above the ground. Press into the glutes. Open up the body towards the top of the mat. Release the left palm and reach it all the way over to the right side, opening up the left side of the body. 2 full breaths. Press into those glutes. Lift the hips all the way up. And exhale, sink back down those sitting bones. Very nice. Press into the palms and flip the feet over to the side and come back into your sitting bones. Place the feet here in front of you and keep those knees nice and bent. Now you're going to root into the palms and make sure that the fingertips are facing the sides of the mat. Look here to the top of the mat and take a nice inhale as you squeeze the glutes. Lift the pelvis all the way to the sky to stay here. Taking 1 full breath in your reverse tabletop. Try and make sure that the knees and the shoulders are parallel to each other. Now you can start to root into the left palm and release away the right palm with an inhale. Twist the chest over to the left side for 3 full breaths. And you can start to look down to that left hand. Press into the ground with the left palm. Final breath. And exhale, plant down the right palm, root into the right palm, release the left and start to twist your chest over to the right side. Keep pressing away with the right palm and look into the right thumb. 3 breaths. And exhale as you come all the way down into the sitting bones. Very good. Now come back into your nice cross-legged position here. Just going to do a wrist warm-up. So place the back of the palms underneath your armpits into the rib cage. And you can press the elbows together. Take 3 full breaths. And exhale, release. Now place the wrist onto the knees and start to draw circles here as you create knuckles with your hands. Remember to go in both directions. Stretching out those wrists. 1 more breath. Very good. Now start to place the palms behind you and allow the fingertips to face the top of the mat. Now shift the weight of your torso all the way towards the back of the mat. Gaze slightly upwards for 3 full breaths. Press into those palms. Final breath. And exhale all the way back to center. Press into the palms and roll yourself all the way onto those knees. And keep the toes nicely tucked. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale as you lift the hips all the way to the sky in your first downward dog. You can walk your dog bent into 1 knee at a time. Take 2 full breaths, walking your dog. And now come into stillness. Now we're going to start to roll our shoulders above the wrist. Allow the hips to come further into the ground. Come all the way onto those tippy toes. And as you exhale, allow yourself to come halfway down, shoulders and elbows align. Inhale, press into the ground, open that chest. And exhale, lift the hips all the way up. Now reach the right foot all the way to the sky with an inhale, squeeze the right glute. Exhale, curl the knee into the chest, start to flip the left foot over to the right side and extend the right leg all the way over to the left. Lift the left palm to the sky for 1 full breath. And exhale, plant down the palm and step the foot all the way to the back. Roll those hips forward with an inhale. Allow the shoulders to come above the wrist. And exhale, lower yourself halfway down, shoulders and elbows align. Inhale, press into the ground, squeeze the glutes. And exhale, lift the hips all the way to the sky. Inhale, extend that left leg, squeeze the left glute. Exhale, curl that knee into the chest. Let the right foot come all the way over to the left side of the mat. Extend that left foot over to the right side and lift the right palm to the sky. Keep rooting into the left palm. Lift the hips high for 1 full breath. And exhale, plant down the palm, step the foot all the way to the back, lift the hips high. Inhale, roll yourself forward. Come into that high plank. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, press. Exhale, lift the hips all the way to the sky in that downward dog. Now we're going to start to flip the weight of the feet over to the right side and lift the left hip all the way to the sky. So we're expanding the left rib cage high, high up. Gaze to your left armpit for one full breath. Now as you exhale, start to sink the hips further into the ground. Release that left palm all the way to the sky and lift the top leg with an inhale. And as you exhale, bend that knee into the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Keep those hips nice and high. 2 more. Now plant down that foot, plant down that palm, and lift the hips all the way to the sky. Take a nice inhale, roll those hips forward, come all the way onto the tippy toe, shoulders above the wrist. Exhale, halfway down, elbows, shoulders align. Inhale, press. Exhale, lift those hips high. Now shift the weight of the feet over to the left side, expand the right side of the body all the way to the sky. Gaze to your right armpit, all the way up to that ceiling for one full breath. And as you exhale, sink the hips further into the ground. Release the right palm all the way to the sky in that high side plank. Lift the top foot all the way up. As you inhale, extend through the toes to the fingers. Inhale as you extend all the way from the toes to the fingers. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, press. Pressing that knee into the elbow. Working that side body. 2 more. Very good. Plant down that foot, plant down that palm, and lift the hips all the way to the sky. Inhale, roll those hips further down, shoulders above the wrist. Exhale, halfway down, shoulders and elbows align. Inhale, press. Exhale, lift. Very good. Inhale, lift the right foot to the sky. Exhale, curl the knee into the chest and place that foot down between the palms and wiggle the toes over to the left side of the mat. Start to move the palms over to the middle and bend into both knees. And allow those heels to come facing each other and let the toes come facing the sides. Move the hips forward and make sure that the knees are not above the toes. Place the palms here at heart center. Sink a bit deeper into those hips for one full breath. And exhale, release. Now inhale as you extend those palms to the sky. And exhale, plant down that left forearm into the left thigh and extend the right arm all the way over to the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right side. Very good. Inhale, center. Breathing into that side body, extending all the way. 2 more. Very good. Now release those palms into the ground, extend those legs and start to rotate yourself all the way towards the top of the mat. Place down those palms and step the right foot all the way down next to the left. Inhale, roll yourself forward. And exhale, lower yourself halfway down. Inhale, press. Exhale, lift. Now allow the forearms to come all the way into the ground and start to move the forearms closer towards the top of the mat and sink the hips a bit further down. Now place the right palm onto the left underarm and shift the weight of the body all the way over to the right side. Extend the left palm to the sky and keep those hips nice and lifted. Now lift that top leg all the way to the sky with an inhale, extending through that foot. And exhale, bend the foot, place it behind you and sink down the sitting bones. And with an inhale, squeeze into those glutes. Lift your chest high to the sky for 3 full breaths. Using that right elbow to keep you lifted. And exhale, release yourself. Come all the way back to center. Plant down the forearms and plant down the tippy toes. Now place the left palm onto the right forearm and rotate yourself all the way over to the left. Extend the right palm to the sky and lift the top leg. Extend through that foot with an inhale. And exhale, bend that knee and place the foot behind you. Sink into the sitting bones, and as you inhale, squeeze those glutes and lift the chest all the way to the sky. Let the right palm come behind you for 3 breaths. And using that left elbow to keep you nice and high, lifted to the sky. And exhale, plant down both forearms, plant down those tippy toes into the ground and come back into that low plank. Keep those hips nice and low, gaze between the thumbs for 3 breaths. Now place that right palm onto the left underarm and shift the weight of the body back to that right side. Now extend the left arm, but this time bend into the elbow and place the palm onto the back of the head. As you inhale, draw that elbow all the way behind you. And as you exhale, crunch that elbow all the way down into the mat. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Keep those hips nice and high. Extend the right fingers for more stability. Final one. Now place down the left forearm and place down that right forearm and gaze between the thumbs for 3 full breaths. Now place the left palm onto the right forearm and shift the weight of the body all the way over to the left side. Extend that right arm up and bend the elbow. Place the palm behind you, and as you inhale, draw the elbow all the way to the back. And as you inhale, draw that elbow behind you. And exhale, crunch it all the way down into the floor. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. Make sure that you're not collapsing here in the oblique. Keep the hips high. One more. And exhale. Very good. Plant down those forearms. Allow the pelvis to come all the way into the ground. Now start to extend the right arm over to the left side and roll yourself all the way onto the back. Adjusting yourself here onto your mat. Extend the legs out and extend the arms all the way above the head. Make sure that you have enough room. We're going to come back into that slow breathing. Focusing on allowing the air to enter the nostrils in a nice and slow pace. And exhale slowly, emptying out the belly. Now you can start to move the right foot over to the right side and allow the left to follow. Place the left ankle on top of the right ankle. Now move the right palm over to the right side and let the left follow. Wrap the right palm around the left wrist. Shift your gaze over to the left side. You can rest the head onto your upper arm. Resting that cheek. Finding comfort here as you expand the left side of the body. Breathing into the left side. Feeling how that air is entering the body. Getting a nice stretch in your Anasana, creating this half moon shape. Final breath. And exhale, you can start to release the feet, release the palms, and come back into center. Now begin to move the left foot over to the left side and place the right ankle on top of the left ankle. Move the left palm over to the left side and let the right follow, and wrap the left palm around the right wrist and shift your gaze over to the right side, and you can rest that cheek onto the right armpit area. Finding a nice and comfortable spot, you can even close the eyes. Breathing into the right side of the body. Releasing those obliques. Final breath. And exhale, release the palms, release the feet. Come all the way back to center. Now bend into one elbow at a time as you lift that torso away from the ground. Lift your chest up high, come into the middle of your mat. Find that cross-legged position. Place the palms onto the knees. Now as you inhale, strongly tilt the pelvis, open the chest all the way up, gaze up. And exhale, tuck the tailbone under, press away the knees, expand the shoulder blades. Inhale, press those shoulder blades together, tilt that tailbone. Exhale, tuck it strongly under, feeling that spine, releasing. Final breath. Now release the palms and shake out those wrists for 3 full breaths. Shake it all off. Final breath. And exhale, release. Very good, you guys did so well. I really hope that you enjoyed this class, and I am so grateful that you decided to click my video, and I hope that you will have a beautiful rest of your day and that I will see you in my next video. Bye!